Hey everybody, Barantos here. So I want to make a video about my Podavach U-Loader. There you can see it, U-Loader by Podavach. So this is a Ukrainian-made mag loader that I found online, and a bunch of people were recommending it. And part of the draw of this model, is that it can load both AR and AK mags. So if you can see here, it's got a little cutout right there for the mags. And I will say this, AK mags do a little bit better on this just because they have the locking lug on the back as a support. With the AR mags, they tell you like you're gonna have to hold this pretty tight when you start moving some rounds around. So they got some markers here for 10, 20, and 30 rounds. You can see here what each marker is. So the first one is always going to be 545. Second one is always going to be 556. And the third one is always going to be 762 by 39. So what you do with this is you put some rounds out here and you just start kind of lining them up into this. See, I pushed it out a little already. So you just start lining up some rounds here. So it takes a little bit. I think one of the cons is the staging of this is a little tedious because, you know, you have to put them in just this right little area. And once you get them staged, the actual loading process isn't too bad. But let's see. I've had hiccups with these 5.56 and like pushing these mags, or if it's like not pushed up or it's not high enough or something, that they don't really do as well as they should. So let's do, we're pretty much close enough, I think. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we got 30 here. So what you have here is this has a little magnet in it to connect it over here when it's not being used. It's not the sturdiest of magnets. I have actually lost one and I had to reorder a pusher, and then we found the pusher, so now I have 2 of these pushers. So you take the pusher then and you slide it up to the ammo, and you can see it's going, but it takes a lot of force, and you gotta have to watch. So it doesn't load. I've had issues with this, and you know, if someone can tell me if I'm getting something wrong here, but with 5.56 mags, it doesn't load very well. And this is what I wanted to show everyone, is that unfortunately this system doesn't really work that great. I know try to support Ukraine on things and everything along those lines, but you can see I'm giving it a ton of effort here. And it's just not moving. So this loader, as much as people online have tried to tell me that this is a great loader, this is, you know, everything. I had one of these and I said, look, it had issues loading AR mags. And they go, you're crazy. So I got rid of one, and then someone's like, oh, they work fine. I thought maybe I was just completely crazy. I've watched videos on it. They do the exact same thing I do. However, I'm having issues getting these to load. So it's like it's loading one at a time. And I don't know, let's try something else. Let's try just pushing a few. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong here. So we got to get all these out of the way now. just to get this pusher slid in. Okay, there. Like that loaded in, but it felt like you heard that crack. It didn't sound exactly great with things. Let's try this again. So we're staging, you know, let's stage 5 more. You hear that? Like, it's brutal on this ammo. Like, it's taking a beating here, just loading this in. So, when I have this, I would say, like, this isn't a good solution for an AR. In here, I have the Butler Creek ASAP that, if you're using stripper mags, is really easy to load. The other thing is, watch this. It just pops on. Drop one in. Click. Drop one in. Click. Drop one in. Click. Drop one in. Click. So this, it's a lot less effort, I think, using this Butler Creek ASAP than it is this Podavach loader. This Podavach loader, I know it's big in the AK community, and maybe that's all they should say. They shouldn't say that it'll do AR mags, and they should, or Mini 14 either. They shouldn't say that because I haven't been able to load AR mags successfully with this without feeling like I'm about to bend the tip of the ammo, break this loader, any number of things. So let's try to push some more rounds in here and see what we end up with. Oh, there we go. So you can see, like, if you're handicapped, I don't think you could run this. I honestly don't. So I have, I think, decent upper body strength, and that is pretty difficult. Like, you know, I've broken a tire artery and trying to take a socket off before, and this was difficult to push those rounds into this mag. So yeah, as much as I'd love to recommend this to everyone, if I'm recommending this at all, it's only for AK mags. Do not use this for AR mags unless you want to be frustrated. If there's something that I don't know about that somehow yours works fine, maybe like something weird that I'm not doing right, like somehow the mag needs to be turned around and you want to feed ammo the other way, or somehow you want to keep it back. I still don't know how that would work. I've tried to push this forward as much as I can. I've had a couple of times where if you're lifting up like this, it works better, where if you give it a little bit of a tilt. But every time that I've used this to load AR mags, it becomes a struggle. And then these things are very losable, and good luck getting them. Getting replacements. So I messaged someone and they said, we have them, we don't know when, we don't have them, we don't know when we'll get them. So it renders this loader essentially useless if you don't have that pusher. And, you know, like, unless you have like a special bag for this, I know you can order a bag off their site to keep this and to keep everything together. There's a chance that you could lose that because that magnet's not that strong. So overall, I would give this a 4 out of 10, this U-Loader. And just like how the scoring scale goes, 5 out of 10 or higher is like, I think you should look into buying if you're interested. A 4 out of 10 is, if you're really, really interested in this, it might work for you a little bit, but you're probably going to be disappointed. And that's what I would say to most of you who are looking at buying this, is you're probably going to be a little disappointed if you're doing it for AR mags. AK mags, it seems fine enough. I haven't had a huge issue there. But then again, on my AK-74 mags, I had them on strippers. And the East German stripper clips are amazing. So I love that system of loading. So I got this for Christmas. Not the biggest fan of it, but I hope that I don't do anything detrimental to their business. If anything, I don't know how to make it load AR mags better, but I would love to see them change that and make it better, or else just say this is for AKs only, because the AR mags are miserable to load with this. All right, if you have any questions, comments, if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care.